Welcome back. Okay, we are going to make a recipe courtesy of a company that I just really love. It's called Di Fratelli, and they make just about every single kind of tomato sauce, pasta sauce you can imagine. I've got a little display here, just a little bit of an idea. I'm talking about Di Fratelli because they are local to me, so I know a little bit more about them, but they're also a brand that you can find on just about any store shelf. A couple of things about Di Fratelli is that they actually grow the tomatoes in farms within 50 miles of the plant of where they can all of the sauces. So it's just a very nice, fresh tomato sauce that you're going to use. I use it a lot when I need tomatoes, tomato sauces, spaghetti sauces, and again, any kind of them right there. They provided me with a fantastic recipe for, they call it Cynthia's ratatouille, and we're going to make it right now. And this is something that you can use on pasta. You could use it in a wrap, whatever you want to do. But we're going to start out with this by, we took an eggplant and I already peeled it and cut it because you know it's just impossible to peel and cut these things in the time allotted. I've got less than 5 minutes. So at any rate, I take an eggplant, peeled and cut, still all of this. I also take a zucchini. All the things in this recipe are pretty much in season right now at the end of the summer. You can get it at your farmer's market or you can get it from your own backyard. So at any rate, that is gonna go in the pan. Again, I've got a zucchini and I've got a squash and I've got an eggplant. I've got a little bit of olive oil. If you're going to use eggplant like we're doing, make sure to sit it out for about 20 minutes so that it drains up a little bit and isn't too mushy. But that is what is in our first pan. Okay, we're going to let this be here for about 5 minutes. The other pan we're going to put, again, a little bit of olive oil. I used 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this. That is it. We've got 1 green bell pepper for this recipe, and we're going to put it in the opposite pan here. We're going to get these just kind of softened up just a little bit. We've got bell pepper, we've got onion, and I didn't chop this onion. I just want to thank Josie here. She's behind one of the cameras. She chopped it up for me because the last time I chopped an onion, it was carnage. I cried and cried. So I couldn't do that right before the show. So we've got onion, bell pepper. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in both of these to taste. And I'm just using 2 pans here because I don't have a big enough pan right now. But we're going to put everything in this bigger pan eventually. You do not want the onions to caramelize. You just want them to be cooked but not overly crispy. We can put olives in this, or we can use olives to garnish it. Cynthia's ratatouille allows you either one of these options. Thing about tomatoes, when you're cooking with tomatoes, a couple of reasons why you want to try this is they feel like you're getting a lot of food. They're full of water so that you feel full. It makes the recipe seem bigger. It seems like you're eating a lot, and I'm all about fooling yourself into thinking you're eating more. I forgot to put this in here, but if you want a garlicky taste, put a few cloves in there and then remove them later. You could also chop garlic, but I'm gonna have this for lunch today, so I don't want to eat too much garlic today. But put a few cloves into the pan just to get that garlic flavor infused while you're cooking it. Another great thing about tomatoes is the lycopene. Unlike most